No one needs to watch this.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On play action, love to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. He'll take this to the other side.
I like it. I like it.
Going out of bounds. A very solid
Look at it.
gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Also.
line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
For that ass, Mr. Postman. For that ass.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Able to connect with Mims. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
What are you doing, 12?
Here's Akers. And tough sledding. He'll get
Escaping through.
Stop short of the 35.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. A great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 26, check 26.
Where you going? Oh, that should have been a compression tackle.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. He don't want it. 7. Cycle.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he he's taken down, trying to do a little too
Sawyer,
much, getting
about to
outside
get all
of
the
the
sacks you
pocket,
need.
and it results in a sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Oh,
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Here's
20-yard
Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.
you manning people up out there?
Now it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Bro, Colts, get out of their huddle, man. I see you in their huddle,
Come
bro.
up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
90s, hurry!
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options. But when they read
little
their
bit longer
keys and
too,
play it
Sid.
correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They're going option play on 3rd down.
Bro, blocks.
Toss
Are you?
outright,
Who switched
and
your
he's
route,
able
bro?
to take this one up to the
Who switched your
35
route? Are
yard
you?
line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game.
I was thinking we could have some fun, fellas.
Social media may be firing up a little bit right now.
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind it, and he listened to it.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
We'll take 4th down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
We'll take it.
And
Good
this
stuff.
one is no good. He missed it.
Why they call
And
us
this will
number-
remain a scoreless game.
Remains time.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Weird stuff
That
going
was
on.
planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. This is out quickly to the right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Colts.
Shoot! Watch the shoot!
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 14. And a Colts first down.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And finally, down he goes as they work
Just making our
inside
reads,
the
man.
10 to the
Making our
7.
reads. What's the front side backer do? Who's the ace? Ace gives me fast flow. I'm going to hit it up the gutter back door. If I get fast from front and back, like right now, but this is what I'm looking at. Looking like he's...
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his right. Toward the pylon, caught.
Good
And he'll
job.
get
Let's
into
see,
the
Walker.
end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 8 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
Hooker, bro. I need you to be a superstar, Chris.
Processes of a team, though, doesn't it?
Missing.
Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys...
You going, man?
won us a whole lot of
Don't allow
games.
that out here, bro.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 8 yards on the screen there. Not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They will throw it here with Jordan Love.
You know who we got out there?
Nowhere to go.
Name's Dupree.
He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 49.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Mayfield.
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Play smart. Good play. Just fucking dumb.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Hurts vision.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Give me those. Come on, man.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I had a feeling. Oh, he thinks I got a backer?
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Just my corners and safeties at. Why is my middle linebacker playing free? I don't understand.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Following the interception, Mayfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. So close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Stop it right now.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scout.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Reagor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They're scared.
10 cycles.
Check 24.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Love from the gun. Got a man. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Drill green.
Mike, 7. Oh, you got deep? 7's a Mike.
Off the play fake, Love. Now he'll go deep down the middle. Oh, so close to an
What do you need to
interception.
pick,
Read
man?
that
We need the
beautifully.
stats.
Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw again. Love. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
7's a Mike. I got it.
Again, it's Love. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
Love, they go play action now. Completion
Oh,
here to
y'all letting
Claypool.
that.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. To the air again, Love. And lucky to get away
We
with
could
one
not
there.
catch
That one
you.
nearly
What is
picked.
going on?
Second down.
For Dallas Goddard, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 9 yards, and that leaves
See,
him
you set it
just
up. Good little
short. So it'll be
setup.
3rd and less than a yard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick
He's
here
6'14".
is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards the pick up there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 35 on second down, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Switch. Check 50, check 50. Hey, check 24. Pistol. Alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard
Damn,
line.
niggas is getting
That is
beat.
just what this defense was hoping for, an
Had 'em
interception
too,
on the
had to
opening
step.
possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Going right back to Akers.
We're gonna
And he's
bounce you
gonna be
into them, man.
stopped cold behind
You plugging
the
them
line of
A-gaps.
scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an
Oh,
inside
yeah, you got to
give.
stop him, though.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
Listen, Davis is too fast.
20 he'll go
Even though I should have been tackled for loss.
Big pick up there, 20 yards as they convert on
Hit
fourth.
that one real
Okay,
hard.
you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Colts' 21-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Love. He may try and run for
Oh, it's not a fumble.
Won't have the touchdown,
That's
but
Moses,
he's gonna
92
have the
fucking
first
hit
down
power.
as He's tackled at the 2. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Akers. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wide, get wide. He's crashing. He's checking.
Again, it'll be Akers. And he is met quickly in the
Good defense.
backfield.
What we do.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Oh, I missed.
And he will
I
get
beat
this
the
into end
tackle,
zone for a
but
Jaguar touchdown.
didn't get inside.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
Damn,
Jaguars have cut it back with it.
Oh shit, he going for it. On out here.
It's a run with Akers. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a
Pay
break.
attention.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Another run here with Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, Sanders pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Check safety. Slip. Hey, watch this.
We running little DBs over, man. I died pissed. Like, coach, you haven't played me all day, coach. You haven't put me in all day,
Well, you
coach.
certainly have
So?
to give a little credit here
So?
because they're playing this game now
So?
at their pace. This is ball control
And?
football, sustained runs,
So who you
taking their time
behind?
and
Sanders.
making it work.
Got 9 attempts for
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And to give this time to the tailback.
I should have read it over.
Pickup of 8, second and 2. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he takes
Hey, don't overplay one side, man. I'll just come back with it. It's an ISO, but it looks like a counter because I just make my reads. 2 fast reads, backdoor it. What do we got? Fast reads. I do. Backdoored it.
And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys
Go
correctly.
football.
And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Throwing again. Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
There's Davis, baby. What Davis do?
Return for a Colts TD.
Blankenship for the extra point.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an
Pretty good
aggressive
example.
tone, not just stopping the run, not
would
just getting
concur.
after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
He's
brought down by Terrell
X Factor,
Burgess.
first year.
2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. 3 down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Green Jacks.
Here we go again.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6.
Let's get off the field, D.
On play action. Love to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Moses don't play that, man.
Spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. On 4th down, Love.
There we go, Davis.
Incomplete.
Really
Boy,
got
it
an
looked
ability,
like he
huh?
had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
25 yards that time. Still throwing the football
That protection.
here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers.
Get to line of scrimmage.
Right now.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Also, though.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, lost, though.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Regular. Let's twist.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And
Sometimes you got to test out the speed, man. Got to test out the speed.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Following the interception, Love. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a
People need to stop testing.
Trey
Straight
Flowers
up.
picks it. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone.
Stars,
this week
too.
he got the Oski, maybe not a
Orioles.
touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
49.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Oh, I should have.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And the Colts first down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a big shot. Mike's 49.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 49. Hey, alert, 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 alert. You're not ready.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe
Just
lucky
trying to
it wasn't a
post that
fumble as he
thing.
got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal.
This from 44 yards out, left hash. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I don't know how these aren't forced fumbles, though. His hit power is too great.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Play action this time with Love.
Oh, we
Left
missed
side
that.
and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Ooh, good close on the better person.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. You got 3,
From the gun, Love. Wide open receiver complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
1-yard line.
1st down, Love to pass. He's got this one completed to Mims. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's bring it.
Going back to Love. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
5 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Single. Watch it.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And
Those
that'll
is
be incomplete.
allowing that.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Get him. Like 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And
Oh,
that
he
is
got that.
touchdown, Jacksonville.
We were playing out there. We weren't playing cover 2,
From
though.
19 yards away. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
In cover 3.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it
Shouldn't have gave up
certainly
that
felt
touchdown.
like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I think Baker was going to get there, though.
Jalen Reagor with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
Good game.
And that's exactly how they're playing
Played
this
a
one
good
out.
division
Set now
game.
to kick
Now on
this
to
one
the
away,
Texans.
and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Trouble, 38.
Back. Check 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
6. Lego.
Hey, check. 3 down. Mike 14.
One last shot now for Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And that will write a finish to this ball
Good game, though, for the Jags.
So
You already
this
know.
one
Appreciate
winds
you
up
showing
an
up. Like and sub to the
Indianapolis victory,
stream
and they
or
were
channel.
booing Charles by a
I
big
got